Alrighty then, let us begin persuasion check and chat to the philosophers.
Maybe I can convince them to stand up for Socrates at the trial.
It's as Xenophani said, of course. We have given the gods human forms because we wish them to be as we are.
No, they are as they are. Who are we to give form to the gods?
Exactly my point. As he said, if oxen or horses or any beast could produce art as we do, they would form the gods in the image of themselves.
Yes, well they can't. And you've simply shown me again why Xenophanes...
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate these wrong teachings amongst future generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
Oh great. This is at most times the case if the students are good enough. The praise my teacher is that they have surpassed the teacher. Go on.
A student gets to take all the knowledge of their teacher without needing to come up with answers themselves. If they're smart, they should surpass those they studied under.
An astute observation. The time saved by receiving the knowledge allows the student not only to expand on the ideas, but to come up with more of their own. But what if the student expands on ideas without first seeking the truth behind them?
Oh great. Well, actually they're both true. I mean, as much as they need to use common sense and, you know, use their own, like, think for themselves, but they've got to learn from the teachers and then, so, oh, Jesus. I wish there was an option said for both, because they're both technically true. I still say learn from the teachers. I can't be there.
If a student asks questions before first learning from their teacher, they've not only failed their teacher, but themselves.
Yes, and more would do well to challenge what they hear.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystius. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more. Why would we help him?
Well, yeah, he's just like you. Exactly. You're chatting philosophy stuff that I'm struggling to comprehend, honestly. I struggle to comprehend half the time what Socrates is talking about anyway. The only reason I have an idea is because he's actually referring to a subject base, and I can sort of connect a couple of olive branches, as it were, I suppose. Yeah, he's just like you in that sense.
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
True.
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right Socrates was locked up?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you too?
True.
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
Exactly.
If you believe that, then you should help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well.
Good.
Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard.
Good on you.
Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
Oh, I believe
You're like
that.
Socrates? That's It's not hard to believe.
Exactly.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. Surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
I... oh, oh, great! The little ones are as philosophical as they are. Seriously, I'm sorry, I have to choose this option, not you two. For such a young one, hey, I'm impressed. Don't get me wrong, I am very impressed. But still, really? That young?
Can't even have a normal conversation with a child.
Normal is no fun. Look around. Everyone here wants the same thing.
Headaches?
Debate!
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path. What's your name?
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like it.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others. Here.
If that is seriously referencing that, the famous Plato, oh my god, that is all I'm going to say. Those of you who know history will know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'll say nothing more on that subject. Wow. Wow. That is awesome. Talk about possible historical figures. Haha! Stealing evidence? Doing assassinations? Yeah, I reckon we could do that. Not a problem. Oh, turn the bloody camera view around, that would help, wouldn't it? In case any of you are keeping up with what the latest uploads are on my channel, and if you're kind of wondering, oh, why not do Man of Medan before or after this? Look, it's a jump scare game, and play those things at night. I can't. I have to do it during the day, and I've just had stuff to do today, so yeah, sometimes I can record it in the evening, sometimes I can record in the middle of the day. It really just depends what's going on. But I haven't forgotten it, don't worry. In case any of you are watching it and enjoying it, then yeah, I'm very pleased to hear that.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Oh, really? No kidding. Right, let's allocate these assholes. Oh, I'm just trying to allocate a horse. I thought it was a person from a certain angle. How did I think a horse was a person? I do not know anymore. I honestly don't know anymore. Man, I've seen some crazy shit in games recently, so... so, I mean, I suppose, let's face it, when you've dealt with the Isu and those DLCs, I suppose there's not much that is strange anymore, is there, really? Can I not mark him, you pellic? Oh, it's a hound. Oh god. Let me just get back to Cassandra. Alright. Where's this? No, you utter numpty. Oi! You twat. Okay. Right, good. Nice, nice. Good. Sometimes that's just easier to do. Unless it really is. Right there. Excel. Oh God. You're not coming up here, are you? Seriously? Oh, good. Oof. I didn't want him to sit down, he'd see me. Pick it up, thank you. Alright, let's get rid of these. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. That was close. Too close to my liking, if I'm honest. Nice. Nice. That was awesome.
Those priests must be the ones who hired the thugs and want to get rid of Socrates. Now that all the priests are dead, they won't be able to testify against Socrates.
Ha!
I should return to Socrates before the trial starts.
Beautiful. Oh, of course. Right. Where the hell is this trial? Oh, it's good. Near enough. That oh yeah, gotta get out of a thingy zoney majiggy. Enemy zone. Don't know why that was so hard. I don't know why that didn't come to my mind sooner. Oh my god. Weird. Well, at least it made the faster loading screens faster. I'm really pleased about that. Even if it is late on in the game, but even so. Excuse me, it's better late than never. Ah, wonderful. Now I've got the partial hiccups. Great. I going? Oh, have I got to go over the house again? Do I? Most likely. Is this back in the same room? I honestly... I should be kind of cautious, shouldn't I, really? Let's go this way. Attract everyone's attention. Ah, Socrates!
Socrates, you're here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken place that quickly.
Had I been given the chance to defend myself, it would have been quick indeed. But unfortunately for me, I was let free before I could.
That's good news.
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me were found dead. And evidence they claimed to have went missing.
It sounds like someone was looking out for you.
There were also some people protesting my arrest, I was told.
Hooray!
Ask, did you have something to do with this?
Yes. You're a friend, we helped you.
Do you really need to ask?
No, but you still deserve the chance to answer.
Did you have time to find an answer for the Pythia's words?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it did, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, it came to me like a flash of Zeus's lightning.
Oh? And the answer?
So, do you agree with the Pythia or not?
The gods cannot lie. Yet, I know that I know nothing.
Oh god.
I had to understand what it meant for one who knows nothing to be called wise. I realized that though the Pythia said my name, she did not mean me.
Who did she mean then?
That is not an answer I'd yet like to voice. It's one that people may not want to hear, and I must think on how I wish to share my new beliefs with Athens.
Whatever it is, be careful. I don't want to find you been arrested again. We should get you home. I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
In some ways, that will be true. In others, well, Xanthippe will decide that. Being free feels good, but I don't believe Xanthippe will be happy with me.
She has a good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and what I say. This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand. I love it.
You do?
People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her argumentative spirit I lust for.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
Having my opinions and thoughts challenged helps me to refine them and to grow as a person.
And she likes these arguments?
Oh, I doubt it, but it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like an untamed horse.
Don't call her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
Oh god. Oh great. Hang on. Hold on, Socrates. Hold on, buddy. Wait. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Why a mercenary? Why now? Oh my god, no, 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 no. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, actually. You wanna go down this path? Let's do this. Well, 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 that's not quite what I was intending to do, but it will work nonetheless. You okay, Socrates?
Sometimes hard to know.
Let's hurry back before anything else happens.
Now that we both agree on, wholeheartedly. They were members of the cult of Cosmos, so what the hell is going on? Unless they're just rogue soldiers. Which in itself means they're basically mercenaries for hire. Which is still not a good sign.
You came back. Finally. I'm ready to return to Athens. I've had enough of Phokis and this talk of the Pythia.
You will be happy to hear I have no need for her words any longer.
Ah, then something positive came out of this after all.
I just remembered. A student of yours has been taking notes of your teachings. He wanted you to have them. What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write down my words.
Even so, why not keep it? Share it with others.
Because of a story I was told as a boy.
Go on, tell the story.
Alright, let's hear it.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was visited by the god Thephtha. Thephtha offered the invention of writing to the king and told him it was an elixir of memory and wisdom. But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer use their memories, for they would simply read instead. These written words would not offer true wisdom, but only the appearance of such.
You don't want your own words written down so others can't use them to pretend to be smart.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words sit there unmoving. If you ask them a question, they will preserve a solemn silence. And no matter how many times you ask, they will only ever say the same thing. They cannot defend their message.
That's the part you like. The defense of your words.
All who speak should defend their words if questioned about them. That is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be those that people choose to remember. Those words will be true wisdom and not an illusion.
I get what he's saying. Very philosophical, but I still understand. I still understand where he's coming from.
What's your plan now?
After I return to Athens, there's much I need to consider.
You'll be careful, right?
If I have to choose between saying nothing and staying safe, or speaking up and risking my life, the choice is easy.
I should get going. I'm glad you're free.
As am I, although, if you allow me, there is something.
I doubt I could stop you.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more control it seems we have, but the less we allow for others. If we grip too tightly, we'll find we've crushed what it is we're holding on to.
Meaning?
Meaning we must sometimes let life unfold without trying to influence the outcome.
I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot. In your letter you said you had something to ask me. What was it?
You know, I've completely forgotten now. Take care, Cassandra.
Take
Stay
care.
out of trouble, Socrates.
Take care, Socrates. And good luck. Socrates. Ah, that's good. Well. Looks like someone didn't like those teachings and just wanted to send mercenaries after him. Hey. Shit happens at times. Really doesn't it? Let's face it. Oh boy. Okay, well. It seems that we've actually come to the end of our journey through Assassin's Creed Odyssey, since that is the end of the Lost Tales Decreased DLC. So thank you everyone for watching and all the support they showed over not just the DLCs but the this game series as a whole, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I really appreciate it. If there is other content, you know, like another DLC or whatever, I will put it on the channel. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I did a video on a DLC of one of the beasts where it sort of did sort of like a what they do to recruits for the assassins. So give me a second. I wasn't quite intending. You bastard! Piss off. You just ruined that moment, you utter twat. So, I will leave you with the oath and the words of the creed of the Assassin's Brotherhood to say thank you and goodbye. We live in the shadows to serve the light. We are assassins, for nothing is true and everything is permitted. Take care and happy gaming, everyone.